They cannot deny what they can see. Your steadiness has a shape now. Your results have a voice now. The old crowd may still gather, but their conversations have changed. They discuss your progress as if it were weather that surprised them. They speak softly because loud predictions were wrong before. You are not here to humiliate anyone. You are here to fulfill what was written over your life. Fulfillment is its own loudness. The rooms you enter do not just hear your name, they feel the weight of your preparation. You bring order, clarity, and value. You leave things better than you found them. You once feared being misunderstood. Now you fear wasting your calling. That change has made you brave in ways you did not expect. The doors that matter know your knock. The windows that matter know your light. The paths that matter know your feet. When you sit at the table, you do not pretend to be small. You do not apologize for being ready. You carry gratitude like gold and humility like water. There is a lineage of strength rising behind you. Your resilience is teaching others how to rise without noise. Your example is louder than any rumor. It is not that the world has become easier. It is that you have become stronger. The same waves now carry you because your balance is different. Your clarity is expensive because it was purchased with experience. You paid with long nights and honest reflection. You paid with the courage to choose differently. They might still search for cracks in your joy, but joy has learned to repair itself quickly. It heals where it is hurt. It grows where it is welcomed. You do not need everyone to believe in you. You need only to believe in what was placed within you. That belief has opened what disbelief tried to close. The compass in your chest points forward. It ignores the magnets of distraction that pull sideways. It leads with calm certainty. It is no accident that peace found you after you stopped proving yourself to those who never planned to understand. Peace is what remains when unnecessary performance ends. Peace is proof of alignment. You learn to celebrate quietly and plan carefully. You learn to receive praise without becoming dependent on it. You learn to hold success without letting it hold you hostage. There will be more to build and more to learn. You will keep choosing the sturdy over the shiny. You will keep choosing the true over the trending. Your victories will remain beautifully unargumentative. They will speak in finished work and faithful follow-through. They will wear the scent of integrity. Your life has become the kind of story that comforts the right people and corrects the wrong ones. It tells the hopeful to keep going. It tells the petty to keep quiet. Those who once gossiped can no longer locate the version of you they recognized. Their old maps no longer match this territory. Their old keys no longer fit these doors. You are not obligated to explain your transformation to those who mocked your transition. Transition is private. Transformation is public. When your name is mentioned now, the air feels different. It carries the weight of outcomes and the fragrance of endurance. It carries proof. You do not chase rumors with rebuttals. You chase your assignment with action. Your action edits the narrative. The apology you once wanted from them has become unnecessary. Reality has given you something better than an apology. Reality has given you confirmation. You have learned to let your gratitude be a strategy. Gratitude keeps you from wasting energy on jealousy. Gratitude keeps your heart productive. Your schedule is a border around your purpose. You guard it with care. You spend it like precious currency. The same people who underestimated you are also teaching you something valuable now. They teach you that external validation is a poor foundation. You honor the lesson and keep building. The horizon ahead of you is generous. It seems to step toward you when you step toward it. The future is not a stranger, it is a friend you are finally ready to meet. Your strength is not loud, but it is unmistakable. It is the quiet weight of consistency and the slow thunder of discipline. It is the glow of a life aligned. You are learning the art of graceful refusal. You decline what does not serve your assignment. You accept what deepens your faithfulness. Let the silence around their gossip stand. It is a monument to the truth that does not require your explanation. It is a witness that needs no words. You will continue to master the pace that honors your health and protects your joy. You will continue to measure success by alignment instead of attention. You will continue to create results that make noise unnecessary. Those who are meant to walk with you can hear the rhythm of your steps. They match your cadence. They add strength to your journey. Your resilience is not an accident or a performance. It is a practice. It is a daily decision to return to what matters. You do not need to reopen old wounds to prove you healed. Healing speaks for itself in how you respond differently. Healing proves itself in what no longer controls you. You can bless and still set boundaries. You can forgive and still be discerning. You can love and still walk away from what threatens your peace. Let the record show that you chose to rise without revenge. Let it show that you chose growth over gossip. Let it show that your wins are clean. You have become fluent in the language of evidence. Evidence does not shout. Evidence stands. The next level of your life is built on patience, clarity, and craft. You will handle it with maturity. You will honor it with responsibility. When people ask where this version of you came from, tell them it came from showing up on the days you did not feel like it. It came from choosing discipline over drama. It came from listening to the voice within that refused to quit. You now understand that arrival is not an event but a posture. You stand in arrival each time you choose your purpose again. You are arriving even as you are still becoming. This is why the room is quiet where there used to be noise. This is why the air is calm where there used to be storms. This is why your name carries weight where it used to carry rumor. Keep walking your road with steady steps. Keep tending the garden of your focus. Keep honoring the work that honors you back. Your story is not a weapon against anyone. It is a light for those still learning to believe. Shine it kindly and let it guide the willing. Your legacy is being written in ordinary choices made with extraordinary consistency. It is being etched into the hours that no one sees. It is becoming a living testimony that truth outlasts talk. This moment is not an accident, it is an arrival. Wear it with humility. Carry it with grace. You will continue to gather the fruit of what you planted in faith. You will continue to watch doors open that once ignored your knock. You will continue to outgrow what once held you. Let the silence from those who gossiped be a soundtrack to your focus. It keeps time while you keep moving. It reminds you that growth is the best reply. Your life is speaking fluently now. It speaks in healed relationships, aligned opportunities, and a future that is awake to your presence. It speaks in results. Lift your head and continue. The path is bright enough for your next step. The rest will reveal itself on schedule. You are proof that a quiet worker can shake the ground. You are evidence that patience is not passive. You are confirmation that the right voice at the right time can rebuild an entire life. This chapter does not end with applause, it ends with assurance. Assurance sits quietly beside you and smiles. Assurance knows what is already on the way. Carry this assurance into your tomorrow and let it arrange your priorities. Let it choose your yes and protect your no. Let it design your pace. When they look for a mistake, they will find a masterpiece in progress. When they look for a rumor, they will find results. When they look for you, they will find you focused and free. The world did not hand you this steadiness, you built it. You gathered it bone by bone, habit by habit, truth by truth. Now it belongs to you. From here on, you are not chasing validation. You are cultivating value. You are building what lasts. Let them be silent if they must. You are not responsible for their narratives. You are responsible for your next faithful step. And you are already taking it. You are already aligned with it. You are already living it. Your journey continues in the language of diligence and the accent of grace. Your future waits in rooms where your integrity fits. Your name will keep entering the right conversations for the right reasons. Stand tall in that knowledge. Move gently with that power. Build freely with that peace. The people who gossiped about you are silenced in shock because your truth grew too strong to be ignored. Your light became too steady to be dimmed. Your life became too accurate to be argued with. Remain kind, remain focused, remain aligned. The rest will take care of itself because you are taking care of what matters. The silence behind you is just a landmark on the way to everything promised. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, "This chapter opens with the sound of your steady breath and the soft thunder of your resolve. The noise behind you dissolves like mist at noon. The way ahead carries a brightness that belongs to those who kept going when it was hard. You move with the certainty of a craftsman who trusts the process. Your hands know what to build and your heart knows why. Every motion carries intention and every intention bears fruit. The rooms you enter feel safer because of your presence. Even your silence offers guidance and your boundaries teach respect. People read your steadiness the way sailors read stars. The story of your life is written in clean lines now. It is easy to follow because it is honest. It is powerful because it is consistent. The same breath that once shook with anxiety has learned to be calm under pressure. Calm is your catalyst and clarity is your compass. Results follow wherever clarity leads. You are not in a rush because you are in alignment. Alignment moves efficiently without noise. It delivers you to appointments that were scheduled for your name. Your mornings begin with a firm decision to protect your focus. Your afternoons carry the momentum of that decision. Your nights close like a completed chapter. This is how you became undeniable without becoming loud. This is how you gathered influence without gathering enemies. This is how you learned to outgrow what once overwhelmed you. Your eyes now recognize real support. Real support feels like open windows and steady hands. It does not demand a performance and it does not punish growth. Those who once doubted you keep their distance, not from fear, but from realization. They see that you were not fighting them, you were fighting for yourself. The revelation reshapes their memory of you. You treat the past with dignity by not returning to it unnecessarily. Dignity keeps your footsteps clean. Progress remains the headline. The work you complete carries your signature even when your name is not printed. Excellence is recognizable in any language. Excellence is the accent of your life. You take feedback with grace because your identity is not on trial. Growth loves feedback and you love growth. This is why you keep evolving beyond expectations. The opportunities that arrive now do not knock as strangers. They greet you like neighbors who have watched your diligence. They welcome you into spaces calibrated for your gifts. You honor these spaces by bringing order where there was confusion. You bring courage where there was hesitation. You bring completion where there were half-finished ideas. Your consistency is a quiet revolution. It replaces panic with process. It replaces hype with habits. There is a softness in your strength that keeps you human. You remember what pain felt like, and you choose to be kind without being careless. Compassion and discernment share a table in your heart. You refuse to let achievement make you unreachable. You answer calls that matter and you set down calls that drain. Your phone is no longer a leash, it is a tool. Money respects you because you respect it. You direct it like a responsible king, not a fearful hoarder. It goes where your values go and multiplies what your values multiply. Your calendar no longer reflects other people's emergencies. It reflects your assignment. It proves that your yes is sacred and your no is wise. Relationships heal in the shade of your boundaries. Love grows there without pressure. Trust grows there without spectacle. You do not collect people, you cultivate partnerships. There is a difference and you live inside that difference. This is why your circle is smaller and stronger. When you speak now, rooms listen because your words are not trying to impress. They are trying to build. They carry the weight of work already done. You release the need to correct every misconception. Time is correcting them for you. Truth is doing its quiet job. The applause you hear is internal and constant. It comes from the soul that knows you showed up again. It is a chorus of small wins celebrating a larger victory. Your health matters in ways you once postponed. You sleep like someone who intends to wake ready. You eat like someone who respects tomorrow. Movement returns to your body like music returns to a room. Your steps feel rehearsed and free at the same time. Your reflection looks rested and honest. You invest in learning that matures your craft. Books, mentors, and experiences gather in your hands like tools. Each tool builds something that outlives the moment. You allow yourself admirable goals that do not apologize for their size. Ambition is dignified when paired with integrity. Integrity and ambition hold the blueprint together. The work you delegate finds good hands because you have learned to choose well. Trust is not careless now. It is informed, tested, and tender. You do not sabotage ease when it finally arrives. Ease is not laziness, it is alignment rewarded. You receive it like rain after careful planting. The names of those who gossiped fade into background hum. You do not amplify them with attention. They dissolve under the gravity of your progress. Your gratitude refuses to be seasonal. Gratitude is your permanent posture. It keeps the door open for more good to enter. Celebration in your life looks like quiet dinners, honest laughter, and finished projects. It looks like helping someone else cross a bridge you built. It looks like peace without performance. You build margins into your days the way architects build strength into bridges. Margins prevent collapse. Margins keep your excellence sustainable. You refuse to glorify burnout. You glorify balance. Balance keeps your brilliance bright. The younger version of you would be proud of this steadiness. Pride here is not arrogance, it is recognition. It is the nod you give yourself for surviving and refining. You live like a gardener who understands seasons. Plant, tend, harvest, rest. Each phase is respected and none are skipped. Silence meets your winds with reverence. Even your critics carry them carefully now. Results have become sacred artifacts. The long hallway of your future continues to light in sections. You do not run for doors that are still dark. You walk to the ones that glow with your name. You sharpen your eye for alignment daily. Alignment long-term beats excitement short-term. You choose what lasts. Your communication is clean and your contracts are clear. Clarity protects everyone involved. Clarity is kindness in professional language. You cherish moments with loved ones because they remind you why you build. Love holds your achievements with gentle hands. It keeps your heart human and your vision warm. You become a mentor to those who recognize the road beneath your feet. You speak to them in practical language. You give them tools, not vague hope. Your story now belongs to a lineage of people who turned whispers into windows. The world sees through these windows and finds courage. Courage multiplies in quiet rooms. You do not mistake visibility for value. Value remains when visibility dips. Value travels with you whether or not a spotlight follows. You watch doors close without panic because you trust the corridor. Corridors always lead somewhere when you keep walking. Your footsteps sound like certainty. The influence you carry refuses to humiliate. It refuses to compete with insecurity. It insists on dignity. Your routines feel like rituals that honor your promise to yourself. They begin your day and anchor your night. They are small ceremonies of self-respect. You move through conflict with calm. Calm reads the details carefully. Calm negotiates without bleeding. The goals you set now are governed by wisdom. Wisdom listens to data and to discernment. It sits at the head of the table when decisions are made. You value reputation built on character more than reputation built on exposure. Character endures when trends evaporate. Character keeps doors open after trends change. Your name is no longer a subject in small talk. It is a reference in serious rooms. It is a signature on solutions. Even the weather inside your mind has changed. Storms still come, but you keep an umbrella of practices that work. You remain dry in places that once drenched you. You design your environment to respect your mission. Your desk becomes a map of clarity. Your tools are arranged like a promise kept. You do not negotiate with distractions. You dismiss them quietly and continue. Continuation has become your superpower. You celebrate others without feeling threatened. Abundance does not flinch at someone else's win. Your lane is your leverage. The future keeps sending you invitations with precise timing. You respond without haste and without delay. You answer like a professional who trusts their instincts. You have become the person who makes good news believable. Your record gives hope a backbone. Your presence gives courage a place to sit. The silence of those who gossiped is not your victory lap. Your victory lap is disciplined execution and steady joy. It is the relief of a life that fits. Kindness remains your default setting. It is firm when needed and soft when welcomed. It never confuses access with entitlement. Your discernment treats time as sacred space. You guard it with a sense of stewardship. You spend it where returns are more than money. There is a rhythm to your breakthroughs now. It sounds like early mornings and clear goals. It ends with boxes checked and shoulders relaxed. You have learned to measure progress by peace. Peace that stays is better than attention that fades. Peace that grows is better than noise that swells. Your hands open easily to give and receive. Generosity replaces the scarcity that once stalked your decisions. The flow is real and it is reliable. You honor your word, even when it is inconvenient. Integrity always costs something and always returns more. The return shows up as trust, and trust is priceless. You keep evidence of progress where you can see it. Journals, dashboards, finished drafts, signed contracts. Evidence keeps your memory honest. You allow joy without waiting for permission. Joy does not apologize for arriving during work hours. Joy strengthens your work instead. This next stretch belongs to mastery. Mastery repeats the fundamentals until brilliance becomes second nature. Mastery makes complexity look simple. Your posture in rooms is relaxed because preparation stands up for you. Preparation does not stutter. Preparation speaks fluently. You do not fear being seen anymore because you know who is watching matters less than who is working. The worker in you is faithful. The faithful in you is free. This is the season where you keep promises you made to yourself in smaller apartments and quieter days. Those promises matured into agreements. Those agreements became the architecture of your life. Let the record continue to show that you chose the slow burn over cheap smoke. The slow burn warms the house. The slow burn lasts the night. You become a safe place for good ideas. Ideas trust you because you protect them from premature exposure. You release them only when they can stand. The air around your name carries relief. Relief replaces rumors. Relief tells the truth without a speech. May your steps remain deliberate and your heart remain clean. May your rooms remain aligned and your outcomes remain honest. May your life continue to prove that steady is strong. The people who gossiped about you are silenced in shock because your evolution is louder than their predictions. Your consistency has become an undeniable testimony. Your peace is the final headline.